smart toilets and anal prints, health tech or spyware. Welcome back to the Biometric Bondage series, where we learn how anatomy is being linked to authentication in the AI era. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11-time published author, and in this video, we're stepping into a space few dare to look, literally. Today, we're examining how the final frontier of bodily surveillance isn't your face, eyes, or fingerprints, but your waist. The smart toilet has arrived. It scans your feces, analyzes your urine, tracks your health, and yes, identifies you by your anus. Welcome to the biometric future hiding inside your bathroom. This isn't theory, it's not satire, it's published science. Stanford University researchers developed a fully functioning biometric toilet capable of detecting disease, monitoring diet, and even recognizing users by their anal print, a term the researchers coined to describe the unique creases and patterns of the human rectum. They tested this on real people. Their paper was published in Nature Biomedical Engineering in 2020. The lead scientist, Dr. Sanjeev Gambhir, explained it this way. We know it seems strange, but as it turns out, your anal print is unique. According to the team, the anus, like the iris or fingerprint, can serve as a biometric identifier. And they built the prototype to prove it. This toilet includes several layers of biometric authentication. First, fingerprint scanning built into the flush lever. Second, a camera angled upward from the bowl to capture rectal geometry. Third, automated sensors to analyze urine flow and stool content in real time. The idea is to link bodily output to a biometric profile, so every user has their own private health record automatically updated with each bathroom visit. It can detect early signs of disease, blood sugar levels, infection markers, cancer indicators, and more, without you doing anything. No blood test, no checkup, just sit, go, and flush. But while the medical promise is impressive, the privacy cost is almost unfathomable. Let's start with the basics. Your excrement reveals more about you than most people realize. Feces contains DNA, hormones, gut bacteria, dietary patterns, drug metabolites, alcohol levels, and signs of stress or disease. Urine reveals hydration, kidney function, glucose, protein loss, and traces of nearly every substance you've consumed or been exposed to, including medications, microplastics, and industrial chemicals. Your waste is your biological diary. It tells a truth your conscious self might not even know yet. And when that truth is scanned, saved, and linked to your identity, it becomes a biometric archive. Now imagine that data being stored in the cloud, shared with your health insurer, synced to your employer's wellness program, cross-referenced with your smartwatch, pushed to your digital health passport. This isn't science fiction. It's the exact model being developed by health tech startups right now. Companies like Toy Labs, Outsense, and Toto are all actively creating AI-enhanced toilet systems capable of identifying abnormalities in waste. Outsense uses computer vision and spectral analysis to scan stool for signs of colorectal cancer. Toy Labs' product, TrueLoo, is already being installed in elder care facilities to monitor hydration and track urinary tract infections. The pitch is simple: prevention, early detection, and convenience. But the trade-off is constant, intimate surveillance. Stanford's toilet uses a pressure-sensitive sensor and camera to capture the anal print. The justification? To ensure samples are attributed to the correct person in multi-user homes. But here's the issue. Your anus is not changeable. You cannot reset it like a password. Once it's scanned, matched, and stored, that data becomes a permanent biometric signature. And if it's ever leaked, hacked, or misused, there is no recovery. This is where the ethical dimension deepens. Because biometric data is legally treated differently than medical data in most jurisdictions. Under HIPAA in the United States, your health data is protected. But biometric data, especially when collected by a third-party device not run by a licensed medical provider, often falls outside that protection. The smart toilet in your home may be analyzing your body like a doctor, but it's not governed by the same laws. That means the data it collects can be shared, sold, or subpoenaed, depending on how the company structures its terms of service. Let's talk about what this looks like at scale. In Japan, Toto has begun releasing smart toilets that include urine analysis for blood, glucose, and protein levels. These devices are marketed toward elderly populations to catch early signs of disease. But once that data exists, it becomes valuable to insurers, pharmaceutical companies, and marketing agencies. In China, public restrooms in some cities have been equipped with facial recognition cameras to prevent people from stealing too much toilet paper. But think beyond theft deterrence. These systems could easily be linked to health monitoring infrastructure, identifying people with symptoms of illness, diet deficiencies, or drug use based on waist scans. In the US, a Boston-based startup has patented a toilet seat that uses ECG sensors to monitor your heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and respiratory patterns while you sit. They've already begun pilot programs in hospitals. And while the goal is medical efficiency, the method is clear. Take the most private moment of your day and turn it into a biometric harvest. This trend doesn't stop at health. Think about law enforcement. Waste data could theoretically be used in criminal investigations, drug use, pregnancy, medication compliance. Suppose law enforcement wanted to link anonymous waste to a suspect profile using biometric prints or DNA. That kind of forensic surveillance is not only technically possible, it's inevitable once the infrastructure is normalized. Imagine a future where your toilet automatically reports anomalies to health authorities, triggering a wellness check, a CPS call, or a compliance review. And what happens when this data feeds into AI models? AI doesn't just store data, it learns from it. If your anal print, urine biomarkers, and bowel patterns are fed into predictive algorithms, the system can begin making decisions about your future. Risk of cancer? Flagged. Suspicion of substance abuse? Flagged. Non-compliance with diet or medication? Flagged. Now link that to insurance premiums, job screening, or public benefits eligibility. Suddenly, your waste isn't just data. It's a score. A biometric risk profile generated without your consent. Let's get even more uncomfortable. With the rise of remote health monitoring, some companies have proposed toilet subscription models, where your toilet hardware is free, but your data is monetized. Think of it like a smartphone plan, but for your bathroom. The more you use it, the more they know, and the more they profit. If you think that sounds insane, consider that Roomba vacuum cleaners already scan your home's layout and sell that data to Amazon. Why wouldn't the same model apply to your body? So where does this leave us? With one of the most intimate, invasive, and irreversible forms of biometric surveillance quietly entering our lives under the banner of wellness. You're told this is about disease prevention, that it's efficient, that it could save your life. And maybe it could, but that's not the only thing it can do. It can categorize you, monetize you, punish you, or profile you based on biological factors you can't even control. The smart toilet is not just a diagnostic device. It is a boundary test. How much surveillance are you willing to tolerate in the name of health? How much of your body are you willing to surrender for convenience? Let's not pretend this is about privacy alone. This is about ownership. If your excrement is being scanned, analyzed, and monetized, who owns the insights? Who owns the fingerprint of your waste? In the digital world, we've already lost ownership of our thoughts, our clicks, our conversations. The smart toilet brings that loss into the flesh, into the most primal, uncontrollable, biological space of human life. That's the biometric frontier. It's not glamorous, it's not elegant, it's fecal, it's awkward, and it's exactly where the surveillance state wants to go. Because it's the one place you never thought they'd follow, but they're already here. And the question isn't whether your toilet can see you. It's whether you'll notice before it's too late to flush the system. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.